Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasurams, and much more. Narasimha Darsanam, Narasimha Jayanthi 2025, May 11th. Today we will see some of the Narasimha Temples of Kerala. We dedicate this to our parents, Rajalakshmi and Srinivasa Iyengar, and Kamala and Seshadri. Our mission of Vrindavan will focus on 4 pathways to Vaishnava Anubhavam: Pasurams and Slokas in Santai form, Pasurams and Slokas as music, Divya Kshetra Mahimai, and classical art forms. Ramanuja Daya Patram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanathāryam Vande Vedanta Desikam Sri Sailesa Daya Patram Deepatyadi Gunattamam Yatindra Pravanam Vande Ramyaja Mataram Munim. Narasimha Avataram is the 4th avataram of the 10 Dasavataram of Lord Mahavishnu. Narasimha Avataram is the only avataram that happens instantaneously at the calling of his little Bhakta Prahalada as a small child. This shows Bhagavan's Karuna, and it also shows how Perumal comes at the calling of his devotees to help them. The story in short: Hiranyakashipu was a Raja. He was very devout, and so he asked Brahma for a boon after doing tapas, saying that he should be inconquerable in this world. And he put so many conditions to say that he must not be killed by a man, he should not be killed by an animal, he should not be killed in the morning, he should not be killed at night, and no weapons must be used against him. He had a lot of conditions, and Brahma gives him that boon. Unfortunately, when he gets a boon, he becomes very proud, and he thinks that he is inconquerable and starts troubling everybody. His wife was pregnant with his child, and she is also a very devout person, and she is very concerned about her husband. So Narada comes and tells her all about Bhagavan and Mahavishnu. This has really been listened not only by his wife, but also by the little child who is in the womb. So this is a very blessed child who listens to all good things about Mahavishnu, even when he is in his mother's womb. So when he is born, the king keeps him on his lap and tries to teach him Om Namo Hiranyakashipu. But the child refused to say that. Then he puts him in school, in Gurukula. There also, and all the teachers there are supposed to teach about Hiranyakashipu, but this child refuses to learn that. And he gets all the other children and teaches them Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha. Then the teachers bring him back to the king and says that it is very difficult for us to teach, he is not listening to us. So when the child said, the king tells the child, why don't you say that? He said, no, only Narayana is the supreme. So I will not tell this. I will tell only Om Namo Narayana. The king gets angry and does a lot of torture to this child. Still the child, Prahalada, refuses to say that. Then the king gets very angry, throws him on the floor and says, "Where is your Narayanan?" Then he says, the child says, "Narayanan is everywhere. You can't show a place where he is not there." Then he says, "Is he in this pillar?" And shows up a pillar in the place. Here he says, "Yes, he is there." Then he shows the floor, he shows the air, he shows so many things. But eventually he says, "Is he in this pillar?" He cannot be in this pillar because I'm the person who built this pillar. So I was there at every moment that happened. So he just bangs the pillar. At that time, the child prays to God, Om Namo Narayana, and Bhagavan, Mahavishnu, comes out of the pillar. How does he come? He comes in a fearful lion form, half human and half lion. He comes as a human with a lion face, and he comes with 16 hands. He gets all his changam, chakram, and everything, his gada, and then he takes Hiranyakashipu, puts him on his lap. See, at the same time also, Narayanan keeps all the vows that he has got. He listens, he makes true of everything, the boon what was given to him. He puts him on his lap, so he's not on the ground, he's not in the air, he's not anywhere. He puts him on his lap. Then it's neither evening, neither morning nor night or afternoon. It is around dusk. So it is twilight time. And then he doesn't use any weapons. He uses his own nails, the nails of a lion, and kills him. Well, he comes at the call of his little Bhakta Prahalada. So he comes instantaneously, just within a millisecond or a nanosecond, whatever you would call it. So Narasimha Avtara is said, and we have had several experiences where he comes at your call. If it is a true call, and if you tell him Sharanagati, he comes and helps you in all forms. You don't know in what form he comes. He comes as another person. He comes as another friend. He comes and helps us. So this avataram is the first of the half human, half animal form. And it's really the only avataram that comes as an instant. So worship of Narasimha gives instant palan for the virtuous people. Om Namo Narayanaaya Namaha. Jai Jai Narasimha, Malola Narasimha. The first temple for Narasimhamurti we see is a Thuravur Mahakshetra in Shetala. There are two separate temples in close proximity within the same compound. This is the biggest temple for Narasimha. It is said that the Sudarshanamurti came first, and then in the 7th century the Narasimha idol was installed. From Serthala we come to Kottayam and have darshanam of Kodasri Narasimha Swami in Kottayam. The main deity is Narasimha Swami. The idol in this temple, or the Perumal in this temple, is the only Swayambhu idol of Narasimha in Kerala. Swayambhu is when Perumal appears on his own volition without being installed. Swayambhu Murti. From Kottayam we come to Kannur. Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Swami in Talaseri. The main deity here is Lakshmi Narasimha, and he is flanked on both sides with Sri Pattavi and Veeravittala on either side. Sri Lakshmi Narasimha, Talaseri, Kannur. From Kannur, we come to Malappuram. Malapparamba Mattummal Narasimhamurthy. The temple stands on a beautiful hillock called Malapparamba, 4 kilometers southwest of Angadipuram, near Perantalmanna in Malappuram district. The main deity is Narasimhamurthy. For entering the temple, devotees have to observe a dress code, and per astrological calculations, the temple dates back to nearly 4,000 years. Malappuram Mattumal Narasimhamurthy. Kunjalur Narasimhamurthy is in Kozhikode. So from Malappuram we come to Kozhikode and have Darsanam of Lord Narsimha. Cheliya Lakshmi Narasimha is in a village near Cheliya, near Kozhikode. Devotees visit the temple to seek blessings of the deity for spiritual growth, prosperity and well-being. Cheliya Narasimha, Kozhikode. Sri Narasimha Swami Temple, Kudungalur, is situated near the Aluva town. The Narasimhamurthy worshipped here is 6 feet tall. The Murthy has 4 hands as in Ugrabhava, that is fearful look. It is how he is annihilating Hiranyakashipu. The Murthy worshipped here is referred to as Ekachatrapati Bhavam, that is, he is the only deity within the Garbhagram, and there are no Upadevatas or other Devatas within the Srikovil or the main temple. However, there are other deities on the outside of the Garbhagram. The primary deity in Aneri Palayadam Sri Narasimha Swami is Narasimha Swami, Narasimhamurthy. The temple is situated near Kollam. Aneri means the footsteps of the elephant. Temple has the world famous Aneri Gajamela or elephant festival. This is the largest elephant festival in the world. Devotees offer elephants to the temple deity and they are lined up for a grand procession. The annual temple festival has many rituals. Traditional performing arts like Kathakali, Chakyar Kuttu, Nangair Kuttu, Villadichan Pattu, Harikatha, Katha Prasangam, music and dance are all staged beautifully during this time, following the traditional Kerala style. With the Paripurna Anugraha of Lord Narsimha, we have completed the Divya Darshanam of Narasimha temples of the southern states. The first part being Tamil Nadu, second part being Andhra Pradesh, third part being Karnataka, and the final part of the southern India Divya Darshanam being Kerala. Dhanyosmi for joining us in this yatra. Adiyongal Dasoham and Dhanyosmi for joining us in our Narasimha Divya Darsanam Part 4 Kerala Narasimha Temples for Narasimha Jayanthi 2025. See you all in your next Divya Desa Yatra. Dhanyosmi and Dasoham from Parthasadi Srinivasan family for having joined us in our Vaishnava. Please share with like-minded friends your Vaishnava on Vrindavan. Please visit vrindavanjapam.org for more Vaishnava.